How you doing, my fellow frolfers? I want to do a nice, real quick, in the bag for the upcoming 2025 season. Show you what I'm going to be throwing. Now, I'd like to start with the putters here. I have two Clash Disc Candy. Now, these things are amazing for hitting the bottom of the basket or that little red band at the very top, and they do so very loudly, making sure that everyone around you, around the next 3 holes, can really hear that you missed that putt with style. So I can't recommend these enough, but sometimes when it gets a little windy, I'm gonna need something a little more overstable. So that's when I grab this Fudge right here. And this thing with this nice little beaded edge right here, it's a nice comfortable release that's going to guarantee to fade that goes to the left of the basket every time, just run out of gas. So I know it's going to maybe roll away and set me up for a nice little putt with these two fellas. After that, I have my mint here for my approach. I'm just going to use this for absolutely everything, regardless of the shot that calls for it. If it's way too far, way too short, I'm just going to make sure I grab for this every single time. My fairway drivers, now I play in a really wooded course, so there's a lot of trees around there. So I need something that I can very reliably and dependably hit every tree that's out there. So this one can really take a beating. It's going to find that tree and it's going to take off a piece of bark every single time. I'm going to need about 3 of these. Let's grab some extras. A lot of trees out there. Now, let's say I need a lot of distance. I'm talking about I have a wide open field and I have all the room and I can just really crank down and throw for distance, but I don't know where the disc is going to go. That's going to be the Sage right here. Incredibly unreliable and going to keep me on my toes. It's going to make for some very fun rounds out there and some scavenger hunts trying to find this thing. So yeah, when I want some unpredictability, it's going to be the Sage all day. And you know what? That's all going to fit in my bag pretty easily. I can hold about 25 discs in here, so I'm definitely going to need to just grab about 10 more discs that I'm probably going to reach for once, if at all, during the whole time. But I got to make sure that bag is nice and filled up. So you know what? We'll grab 2 more. I'm sure I can cram it to 27 discs. That's going to do it for my end of the bag.